Craft-A-Mania Valentine's Day. My name is Miss Charmette. I'm the Children's Librarian from the South Columbus Public Library. Valentine's Day on February 14th is a holiday that celebrates both romantic love and friendship. Here are some fun facts about Valentine's Day. Around 190 million cards are sent on this day, making it the second most popular holiday to send cards after Christmas. If you include cards given at school and handmade cards, the number of Valentines exchanged is estimated to be nearly 1 billion. Because so many students give cards, teachers receive the most cards of any profession. Around 36 million heart-shaped boxes of chocolate will be given as gifts on Valentine's Day. And millions of pet owners buy gifts for their pets on this day. Do you think your dog or your cat would appreciate a Valentine? Well, poet Jack Palutsky wrote a really funny poem about giving your pet a Valentine. I gave my dog a Valentine, a pretty paper heart, but he took it to the yard and he tore it all apart. I gave my cat a Valentine, I put it in her paws, but she took it out and shredded it with her claws. I gave one to my turtle, all he did was get it wet. I wonder if a Valentine is wasted on a pet. All right, so now we're going to do a really funny story. There was an old lady who swallowed a rose. There was an old lady who swallowed a rose, by Lucille, Colandro, illustrated by Jared Lee. There was an old lady who swallowed a rose. I don't know why she swallowed the rose, but that's how it goes. There was an old lady who swallowed some lace. She didn't race to swallow that lace. She swallowed the lace to tie to the rose. I don't know why she swallowed the rose, but that's how it goes. There was an old lady who swallowed some glitter. She wasn't a quitter to swallow the glitter. She swallowed the glitter to trim the lace. She swallowed the lace to tie to the rose. I don't know why she swallowed the rose, but that's how it goes. There was an old lady who swallowed some candy. It was fine and dandy to swallow that candy. She swallowed the candy to garnish the glitter. She swallowed the glitter to trim the lace. She swallowed the lace to tie to the rose. I don't know why she swallowed the rose, but that's how it goes. There was an old lady who swallowed a jewel. She wasn't a fool to swallow that jewel. She swallowed the jewel to brighten the candy. She swallowed the candy to garnish the glitter. She swallowed the glitter to trim the lace. She swallowed the lace to tie to the rose. I don't know why she swallowed the rose, but that's how it goes. There was an old lady who swallowed some hearts. She showed her smarts by swallowing those hearts. She swallowed the hearts to surround the jewel. She swallowed the jewel to brighten the candy. She swallowed the candy to garnish the glitter. She swallowed the glitter to trim the lace. She swallowed the lace to tie to the rose. I don't know why she swallowed the rose, but that's how it goes. There was an old lady who swallowed a card. It wasn't hard to swallow the card. It brought the old lady so much happiness that she smiled and laughed and blew a big kiss. Happy Valentine's Day!
Hello, it's Rosemary from South Columbus Public Library. Now that Miss Charmette has read you the wonderful story about that crazy old lady who swallowed a rose, we're going to do a craft to go along with it. And instead of making a regular card, we're going to make one that kind of stands up and kind of is a little bit fancier. Do you notice that there's a rose and there's lace and there's glitter and there's hearts? The only thing missing is some candy, actually. But we're going to make one, so let's get started. So what we're going to do is make a pop-up Valentine card. It lays flat for sending if you want to put it in an envelope, but it also, the receiver can stand it up and kind of have it as a decoration, and then you can store it flat. So you see, you can make any size you want, from very tall to very small. And to get started, what we'll need is 2 sheets of paper that are the same size. Okay? And what you do is jog the papers up. We're going to fold it in half. We're going to crease it. Okay? Once you crease it, we're going to make a semicircle. Anything you have around the house that's a circle, we're going to make the half circle, because when we cut it out on the fold, it'll make the whole circle, and that will be the middle of the card. Okay, so we're going to cut that out. Okay. Then we can open it up. The next thing we're going to have to do is make some slits. And you'll want to take a pin, and this pin, you want to put it about halfway down on the fold and just make a little hole, okay? And do the same thing on this side, about halfway. You don't need to measure, just about halfway, and make a hole. And that's going to be our little guide hole, so that when we cut the slits, they fit exactly right. Okay? So now we take the 2 sheets apart, and you can see the little holes in each one. Then on one of the sheets, we're going to cut from the inside of the circle right to that point. So from the inside of the circle right to that little pinhole. Okay, so you see where the slits are. It's next to the circle. Okay, on the other sheet, we're going to cut from the edge of the card down to the pinhole. Okay, from the edge of the card down to the pinhole. And now we're basically done. All we have to do is assemble it. Okay, so we're going to take the top slit and we're going to put it inside the hole and kind of shimmy it up there. And we're going to take the bottom and we're going to put it into the inner hole. So they fit together like that. And then you see when you stand it up, it's freestanding. Alrighty, so this is an undecorated one, but you could use glitter glue, you could use markers, you could use something I find very handy. It's a paper punch with a shape of a heart. And kids really have fun with this if you have one. It also collects it underneath there, and I just find it really fun to do. It just sticks in there and click, sticks in there and click. And then you have a kind of a fancy cutout that could also decorate the card. You could use stickers, glitter, lace if you have that. What else did that crazy lady swallow? The rose, the lace, the glitter, just any old thing you like, okay? So, once we have this part and we have it decorated, then the last part that we have to do is we want the medallion or the heart or the gem in the middle. We want to cut that out. And I've made hearts, but you could do almost anything, okay? Just that the middle has to fit in that circle. So you see my hearts are a little bit big, so I'm just going to cut them down. And you'll want 2 of the same size. So since that would kind of maybe rub against a little, I'm just going to trim this heart set down just a little bit. Okay. Now that'll fit in there much nicer. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of, I have this, you probably can't even see it because it's so thin. It's fishing line, very thin. You could also just use yarn or thread even, okay? So what you do is attach that kind of down the middle of the heart with some tape. Okay, it's going to hang like that. And then you're going to cover over the other side with the matching part of the heart. And I'm going to make a loop of tape to do that. Okay. And then once that dangles, you just set it down flat in the middle. And you can just lay that string or yarn or the fishing line right there on the fold and tape it down. And then you just trim off any extra, and then, you know, your hearts could be all over the place there. You can glue them down or tape them down. But when you're all finished, you'll have a nice little pop-up card Valentine's Day to remember your story of the little lady who swallowed the rose. Thanks for watching, and I hope you try this. Happy Valentine's Day!
For more Valentine's Day fun, why not try a great book? All these titles and more are available to check out from the Chattahoochee Valley Library System. For information on how to get a library card, how to check out great books, or our other wonderful programs, please go to our website, www.cvlga.org.